Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. So, today I'm going to talk to you guys about remembering where you came from and elevation. Yes. I think that's a topic that really needs to be touched on because a lot of people, I feel, have a seriously misconstrued idea about what remembering where you came from, what it means. When you're trying to progress in life, I'm going to tell you from personal experience for me, myself, okay? I was a teen mom, okay? So I had my daughter at the age of 17, 6 days after I turned 17 to be exact, right? I still was able to enjoy life. I graduated high school at 17 as well. I still was able to enjoy life, kick it, party, enjoy a productive life, work, go to school, all of that. I had help thanks to my mom and everything. But at the same time, while I was sitting there chilling with, my homeboys and stuff, I still knew that I wanted to do better and I needed to do better for myself and for my child. So while it was okay to kick it in that environment and everything, it was cool. I still always had a plan. Like I was the one that was always working. I always had something for myself and for my child, right? So as I got older and I progressed, of course, I couldn't kick it as much as I used to. Sometimes people may seem, sometimes people will make it seem like you're acting funny or you're acting different because you can't kick it and chill as much. And then whenever you go around the same environment, it's just not the same for you anymore. They're still cool. You still got love for your peoples and everything, but y'all just not on the same shit anymore. And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you outgrow people and that's fine. Sometimes you outgrow places and that's fine. Sometimes you outgrow situations and that's fine as well. That doesn't mean that you have to forget where you came from. That doesn't mean that you don't have love for that place, that person, that thing. You've just outgrown it. Everything in your life is not always there permanent. Some things are seasons. You know what I mean? And some seasons last longer than others. And it's okay. You take those good, fond memories, try to, dissolve the whatever it is as peacefully as possible because there's no need for all of that. Go on about your way. Keep your fond memories. Don't forget, if you progress in life, a lot of these rappers and stuff, what be fucking them up is they are no longer drug dealers and stuff like that because now you're in the music industry, you're rapping, you're entertaining people, you're traveling the world. So you can't be hanging doing the shit that you used to anymore. Those same friends, you may have outgrown them. It's still love. It doesn't mean that you changed, but you have outgrown them. So the relationship dynamic has to change, right? They don't get that. So they're still trying to immerse themselves in that same culture, which they have outgrown, therefore fucking themselves up. You cannot do that. That doesn't mean you can't show love to where you're from. I took a note for this. Hold on. Yeah, you don't have to regress to show honor is basically what I'm saying. You do not have to regress to show honor at all because you're not in that lifestyle anymore. If you're not hanging on the corner anymore, you're not selling dope, you're not just kicking it on the couch anymore with your niggas and all that shit. You don't have to regress and go back to that to remember that place, those people, and those things. Those are your friends and those are your people. You still got love for them. Support them. The same way you elevated, try to help them elevate. That doesn't mean to just sit there and do everything for them. But the same way, maybe you didn't have that knowledge to elevate yourself and you did, share the knowledge. Share the knowledge. Knowledge is wealth and wealth is power. And we're all trying to elevate ourselves. That should be the goal right now because we see right now how we have been oppressed and how we are being oppressed. Okay? And there is strength in numbers. So therefore, the same way that you elevated yourself is the same way you should be trying to elevate the people around you, right? Or you cannot fuck with them because they are going to bring you back down. It is okay to remember it. Yes, ode to the streets, ode to the motherfucking streets all goddamn day. That is fine. But don't regress. Don't go back to the streets when you know that's not you anymore. Grow up, glow up. It's okay. It doesn't make you look soft. Fuck street cred. Where does street cred really get you nowadays? Huh? Exactly. Exactly. So don't even worry about the street cred. Your boys, let them talk. The ones who's talking, saying you changed your stuff because you're doing better, are the same ones who ain't doing shit. That's why they talking. That's why they mad. So if they're not curious on how to do better as well, they're not trying to seek your help or whatever, your knowledge, pick your brain or whatever. They're not on your level. They're not trying to elevate. You're not supposed to be with people that's gonna bring you down. Look at it like two magnets or something. Okay? Now, negative energy is very heavy. Very heavy. Love, light, all that shit is light. It's float. You know what I'm saying? It floats. It's light. So that negative shit is going to bring you down while you're trying to bring that person up. You cannot do that. That's why you cannot regress. You cannot regress. You cannot regress to show honor. You know, if you guys just were not on the same wavelength, you guys went your separate ways, that's fine. You can look back at it like, oh yeah, dang, whatever, and move on. You don't got to go delve back in it just to show that your heart is still loyal and stuff like that. It's not that serious, guys. So that's what's fucking a lot of people up. You have to really figure out where your loyalty really lies. Does it lie with you? Or does it lie with the streets, your past, all those things that, you know, held you back, or all those things that are behind you? Because if they're behind you, you should have elevated from them. So I'm not necessarily going to say they held you back, because they may not be bad. You may just have outgrown it. I'm just saying. But also, too, people, you have to remember to stay humble. If you outgrow a situation, a place, whatever, still, don't forget where you came from, because that's what made you. That's what shaped you. Those experiences along the way, whatever it is that made you realize that you wanted to change to do better, that right there is important. Okay? You probably could use that to learn more, expand on, or help somebody else. So remain humble about it. Remain humble. Don't forget where you came from. Remain humble, because you always have to remember as well, what goes up must come down, so you can always go back. You can always go back, especially if your head gets too big and you don't remain humble. You're not better than anybody, okay? The life you live is the life you choose. So you remember that, people. Good people, my friend them. We love you, you know. But anyways, I'm going to go now. You guys take care. Love you.